reason behind this center was to bring unique organizations together that are all absolutely committed to ensuring economic opportunity for people in our region.
Collider's relationship with RAEDI started a really long time ago, coming together to bring entrepreneurs together in the community for events and meetups to really spur entrepreneurial culture. And now we're co-sharing this beautiful space together. It's been really great to have the Small Business Development Center on the same floor as us, along with other partners, but that's been a really streamlined way to connect entrepreneurs between our two services, as we're working with very similar types of entrepreneurs, just at different stages of business development. So it's a huge win for the entrepreneur.
I think it's amazing to have all these organizations together under one roof. If you are a local Southeast Minnesota entrepreneur that's considering opening up your second or third location, this is a one-stop shop to do that.
The Small Business Development Center services 11 counties. That's quite a large area. To do that, we've developed partnerships throughout those 11 counties to be able to service clients.
My business is Foot Care Professionals. I started it after realizing that our community needs more foot care access. There's not enough nurses and podiatrists out there. So I took my idea to the SBDC, and literally within 15 minutes, I had the next 4 steps of what to do. With the help of Small Business Development Center, it has gone from a concept to a mobile practice.
When we look at small business startups, we look at experience, we look at credentials, we look at is funding available, and the initial meeting with Sheila went pretty well and pretty easy because she had a lot of things in order already.
The Rochester Economic Development Fund was created in 2012 as part of a local option sales tax in partnership with the City of Rochester. The EDF has helped over 35 businesses in Rochester since its deployment in 2013. And it's helped everything from small startups like Nano Dropper to large local manufacturers like Crenlo or Pace Dairy.
During our Series Seed, RAEDI became an investor of Nano Dropper through the EDF fund, and we have received numerous grants through the Minnesota Launch Program, both for our separate contracts with the United States Air Force, as well as an innovation grant that allowed us to hire our first employee.
The EDF is a great tool for RAEDI for local economic development in that it helps create and retain high-paying jobs in Rochester.
I think the capital fund is really an important part of the infrastructure that will allow us to help Rochester become a bio-business hub.
RAEDI was involved in launching our first fund in 2017. They are now in a sponsor role and are a key partner in our both Fund 1, which continues, as well as Fund 2 that we launched in 2022. We mainly target technology companies with a preference for medical and life science companies. We think that's a strength of ours, but we'll keep a keen eye open for high growth companies in any industry.
What we're doing is seeding the companies that will grow up here, they're homegrown, and they're going to be here for the long term. And we think they're going to be the real backbone of the region from a business perspective.
Part of RAEDI's existing economic development efforts are tracking developable properties and responding to site selectors.
We are a power cooperative. We supply electricity. We do economic development to best serve our members, but there are other economic development skills out there, and we don't need to be the people pulling that together. We can prioritize the electricity. If we have a partner like RAEDI that can pull together other partners like ourselves and be the nexus of the idea, it makes it a little more level playing field.
GIS mapping is really just a tool for us to aggregate these sites that we select in a visual way so that we can overlay different attributes that are critical to site selection.
The Emerging Entrepreneur Loan Program is a program we administer on behalf of DEED, which is funded by state dollars, and it's specifically designed to go to historically underserved entrepreneurs. The main advantage is that we don't look at personal credit history when evaluating loan applicants. So if you can't get a bank loan because of your personal credit, you can come to the EELP and we can help you out.
Revest is a private equity real estate investment fund formed for the purposes of investing in real estate projects that have an impact on the community. It's a general partnership between RAEDI and Revosity. Funds are going to be raised by private equity investment from limited partner investors. The fund provides a return on investment for its investors. It is structured as private equity, so it provides an opportunity for investors to invest in projects in their backyard that they can see have an impact on their community but still earn a return on that investment.
The value behind RAEDI and multiple organizations for the community is that you have a reference. You can trust people. They could also help you guide you, this roadmap that many times you don't know. I am very fortunate to be able to ask questions, learn, instead of hiring, attorneys and realtors, and then that becomes really costly. So for us, it's something unique, and I'm so thankful that it's available to us.